Okay, so on the Educate.Today website, you have so many resources, but I want to really hone in on the specific curriculum areas and content areas that you really do focus on, Tim.
Thanks for asking that question, Christy, because we want people to know this for sure. Resources for grades 3 through 12, standards aligned in the following curriculum areas. First, the arts, whether it be theater, music, visual arts, or dance. We've got video resources for you. Students will have the opportunity to learn directly from professionals who work in those areas. See what it's like to create a theater production. See what it's like to work with a choreographer. Understand what it means to actually be a professional musician and to try to go from city to city and place to place to make a living that way, or to create a song. And visual artists who are doing phenomenal things in all sorts of medium. Go to art exhibitions and have the artists and the curators talk about the works, ways you can use these resources in your classroom or for kids individually in the arts. Phenomenal materials. Secondly, business and career exploration. So these are wonderful resources for students to get a sense of what careers are out there, what it means to engage in a certain area of your career, the kinds of skills and techniques and personality traits they might need to be a successful person in this career, as well as business practice. You're thinking especially on the secondary level, you've got folks who are doing career education or are beginning to think about being an entrepreneur or want to understand business more. This is your chance to meet those entrepreneurs, people who are actually putting a business plan together, who are on a daily basis trying to make this small idea work. Very cool stuff in business and career exploration. Character education is a third area of our curriculum, where kids get the chance to hear from folks who are making a difference in their communities, learn what it's like to try to help other people, videos about character traits, all the kinds of things that you might want to do as part of your character education program in your school, or to give students examples of community service projects and inspirational activities that they could do in your own town. Really marvelous things for character education. English language arts. Our focus is really on literature and media and letting kids hear directly from authors, whether it's our virtual author series off the shelf, other interviews we've got with authors. High school students and high school teachers of language arts should be especially thrilled with our very large Talking with Authors area of the collection, where they get to hear from authors who are writing across genres, fiction, nonfiction. We've got the really cool things for elementary and middle school as well in media and media literacy. And again, bringing all sorts of aspects of writing to life, how you write, how you tell a story, where kids, again, hear from authors. You're reading The Giver. Why not have kids learn directly from Lois Lowry about where that idea for that book came from? We've got that resource for you. Really cool things in English language arts. History and social studies, obviously an area that's near and dear to my heart. We have tremendous first-person resources with people sharing their memories of historic events, large and small. You want to go to places, then we have videos with folks who live in those places sharing what it's like to live in different areas, kids who maybe came to the United States and immigrants who came to the United States who are now sharing what it was like back in their home country, so you can study geography, law, politics, and government. All of those areas of social studies are there, as well as economics. You're interested in kids understanding what it's really like to run a political campaign, then why not have them the chance to hear from the former governor of Missouri, Bob Holden, as he shares what it's like to run a political campaign, or the man who was the former chair of the Republican National Committee, that kind of stuff. You're interested in them understanding about constitutional principles? Well, let them hear from justices, who that's the work they do, and experts and lawyers who are fighting those cases. So we've got wonderful social studies resources in government and the Constitution and law in those areas. And then, of course, our sciences and STEM videos are equally phenomenal, where we're able to see engineers go and tell us about how they construct the bridges, or you got scientists conducting research in all areas. So whether it's the sciences of physical science, natural science, life sciences, all of the above, that's available for you in STEM. So we are really excited about the wide variety of curriculum areas that we cover. So it's sciences and STEM, it's history and social studies, it's English language arts, it's businesses and career exploration, and it's the arts. You want those resources, you want them to be first person, real world expert driven, then for heaven's sakes, you want to come to Educate.Today.